We should be good. We should be good.
You don't be boisterous.
Well, there's another take.
Did you hear me?
It's taking.
I said don't be boisterous.
This is gonna go on. It's on. It's all on. And I'm not wrecking it. Oh. Boisterous. When was I not allowed to be boisterous?
Sometimes you're boisterous. Can't say that I didn't warn you. That's the thing. You can't say that she just lets him be boisterous.
Oh, okay, good. It's recorded.
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
It's recorded.
The wife doesn't want me to be boisterous. It is. It's recorded. Cheers. I'm gonna have to take this stupid thing off.
Your glasses off too.
Oh,
because
okay.
person can't see your eyes. It's as bad as a mask.
Well, maybe I should put them back on so they can't identify us.
True. No, take them off.
Okay. Is that what the heck, right?
Yeah.
They identify.
You do have your Trump hat on. You do realize.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think I'd put a Pierre Trudeau hat
Didn't
on?
shave either.
No, I know. Trump guys don't shave. And
Wow. Just wanted to show my grandkids that
we're under quarantine.
I made
But open.
bunnies. I did make bunnies.
Yeah.
Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? And I made a fox. Isn't he nice? Didn't just sit here doing nothing. And I made a little pants for a little boy. So there's been something done here. Wasn't that crazy that the police came this week? We weren't even remotely expecting that. It was 8:30 in the evening. We were both lounging.
We could have been having.
No, we were laying in our chair just
we were
thinking about
lounging.
going to sleep.
Okay.
Pretty much.
And the guy was looking in the window.
Well, he was pounding on the door and pounding on the door, and then he went to his truck, and we said, good. We weren't going to open the door, and we didn't. So that was that. And then he came back and he started pounding on the door. And then when that didn't help, then he started going from window to window with his little hands peeking into the, and all you could see is two eyeballs because he has his mask on. And that's just slightly not disconcerting. That's just not right.
But we're the killers. Because that's what he said, right?
We were dangerous.
We were dangerous. Why
said
were we dangerous? What did he say?
Well, he said he has a sister with cystic fibrosis, and we were a danger to her. But I said to him, we're not sick. That was how the conversation started. And he said, so I'm not a danger. And he said, well, she's sick. And I said, yes. And then she should stay home because she's sick. I'm not sick. And that just set him off. He could not make, he said, I had to be home.
Because his
sister is sick.
That's what.
And I could not get that across to him. So then he said, you've been in the United States and people there dying by the thousands every day. And we said to him, that's not true. We were just there and they're not dying by the thousands every day. And he said, yes, they are.
Trump's killing.
Didn't say that. I don't think he used that. He didn't say that.
Okay, wind that back.
He didn't say that. What he did say, I said to him, do you know what is ruining America right now? It is all the rioting and all the looting that's going on. And he said, yes, that's against police brutality, which was really quite interesting. Really interesting. And then he said, who's in your house with you? Who else is in your house? And then we both kind of got set off because, first of all, And then you said to him, come in the house and we'll sit and have a chat. And he said, no. And then every time we moved a little bit closer to him, he backed up because he said, keep your distance, keep your distance. Well, go away. Go away.
I told him I was sick.
Well, yeah.
But I didn't tell him what I was sick of.
No. So then he said, what's your temperature?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, what's your temperature? No. Let's give it, because he probably got this recorded too. He had a little body cam. He said, have you recorded your temperature lately? You got to be careful, because.
Oh yeah.
That's right. That's what.
The next thing that was a little bit troubling was that he had somebody talking to him all the time, and they were telling him, go away, and he kept saying, no, 10-4, 10-4. He didn't mind the whole thing at all. He seemed to enjoy it, and the person that was talking was kind of like, you should maybe go, and he's no, I got this. He didn't mind, and then he said, it is your right to demonstrate. And that's when.
No, you said to him, why is it, like you got agitated there, and you said, why is it that people can protest downtown? And
he said, that's in the States.
No, yeah, and then you said, no, that was right here in Grand Prairie. That's what you said. And then that's where I.
Then he said, oh, that's their right.
That was fine. So I was going to go protest too. And he got a little up. He didn't quite know, I think, at that point what to do. That's the part you can see.
Well, it was so you let's get it straight. I don't really blame this fella for anything, because there's obviously powers behind him that are really powerful, and so I don't blame this young man for anything necessarily.
Well,
but
he should be more informed historically, which he said in a previous few minutes before. He said, I don't care about that.
But
but you're right. The young whippersnapper,
he's doing his
got a couple guns on his hip.
He was doing his job, enforcing the Quarantine Act. That was his job, enforcing the Quarantine Act. Go figure. But okay, under the Quarantine Act, he had the power to come and do what he was doing, whatever it was that he was doing.
But at the same time,
he said you can walk on your yard wherever you want. And we said, well, we have a very big yard. And he said, yeah, 12 acres. He said, that's fine. But when you went out the door and said, okay, I'm going to protest, suddenly get back in your house. And
he actually he did a very nice job.
Oh yeah,
he did touch me, so he should be going under quarantine now for 2 weeks. I should be going for another extra 2 weeks. Got that? Because he did 4 times.
But he was.
But he did have gloves on. He did have a mask on. He did it nicely. He did it nice.
We don't.
You can shoot people nice too, eh?
Yeah, but I don't know. I always have a heart for these young fellas because it's hard. Experience is going to teach them a lot of things, and I don't think this fella had a lot of experience. And this is kind of I can imagine that, going to people for the Quarantine Act is not the worst thing in the world to do. If you got to go to someone that's drunk or stabbed or domestic violence, that's not fun. But this one, I think he thought it was interesting.
But yeah, that was a rather strange episode in our life. We've had them before.
Just strange that it was in the evening.
But we've had them before. We've got to push back. We've got to push back on these people so that they understand there are certain charter rights that we have. We have freedom of movement. We can smoke. We can drink.
And the study that's coming out of Sweden and Switzerland is going to be very interesting, because even Alberta was probably the most free province in Canada, and the numbers didn't go up. The numbers are very, very low. How many have died in Alberta?
Last night? So
well,
Sunday,
in total, 180
August.
people?
Oh, it's not like, I don't know the total in Alberta, but or in Canada alone, yesterday 4.
Yeah, in all of Canada.
So that really warrants shutting down the entire economy, telling some old people to sit at their houses, shut their mouths up, and don't talk back and push their liberties. It's like, okay.
And I think history will be on our side that this was an overreach of unheard of proportion that that hurt. The deaths from this virus, which we do not understand, which Dr. Tam, Dr. Henshaw, Dr. Henry have, even Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx have said multiple times, we are just learning how this works. We are just learning how this virus works. And they learned on us. They learned on the world. And that's unprecedented. And I think history will
bear that out.
Well, it is already in Sweden and Switzerland.
Holland.
And Holland. Holland has pretty much put the whole thing to bed and said,
yeah, no masks. We're not going to wear masks.
And even social distancing, they're discussing it right now, but it doesn't look like that's even going to be enforced anymore.
This is 6 inches, 6 feet, right? Yeah.
I don't know. Have you measured it?
It kind of looks like 6 feet.
Does it? I'm thinking more. I'll pull my feet in a little bit. That'll help. But what a beautiful day.
Yeah.
It's been a beautiful week.
Yeah.
We fixed our bathroom. You broke the toilet.
Yeah.
Which was unnecessary, but still happened.
Mm-hmm.
I made an abundance of lemon tarts, which we ate with
and
the
bread.
two of us.
You baked bread?
I drank probably not enough of this, because look at the bottle is still half full.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Well, I threw away the one I already emptied, but this one's still half full. So that's just how it works. We had church this morning.
We did.
We listened to
John MacArthur.
John MacArthur.
And what a blessing.
Yeah.
What a blessing.
Check him out, John MacArthur. Great guy. And we're running out of cream.
We are
Anybody that would like to bring us some coffee cream
and eggs.
And eggs.
I have 4 eggs left.
Yeah, this is a plea for coffee cream and eggs.
I have someone bringing me a pound of butter.
But we need eggs and coffee cream.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but if we do, if everybody brings one item, then at least we can talk to them through the window and like this too. We put these on like this. Hi guys, what are you doing? Like we could do that, right? What a nonsense.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it at that, and I'll finish my cigar and drink. And we didn't have your wine. What's going on?
I had apple juice. I'll drink wine now.
God put good stuff into creation. We should use
Going
it.
to have some. Going to go have some.
Good. Okay.
There's only half a bottle left.